Previously on Touring with the Kids. Our family of 5 finally moved into our new lorry home. We had a successful first trip in the UK and took it on its maiden voyage overseas. Big thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this week's video. So let's kick off right where we left you last week. Here we go, guys. Right guys, so we just got off the ferry, arrived in France, and we're now heading an hour south to a hopefully quaint little town called Lesay.
Right, so we've parked up, all sorted, a little bit damp. The field next to us is absolutely flooded and we have got rain all week, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully the flood doesn't get any worse. So I'm just going to have a little look. So this is a free air in the middle of Lesay. It has got a service area, la 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 la, and we're going to see we have water. We do have water, so that's good. Let's have a quick look. Water. Blah, 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 blah. That's water. W. Someone says WC on that, and then that. Why would you put WC on top of the fresh water? Fresh water should always go to top. All right. Let's have a little look. Okay, I don't know which is which. That looks more grotty than the top one. Yeah, hopefully it's all fine.
Good morning. So first night in France, all done. Really peaceful night. We were only joined by 3 other motorhomes, I think it was. So just a good night's sleep. So we woke up at 8:30, which is quite late for us. Rick and Piper have just gone out. They've gone to the local patisserie to get us some breakfast. So pain au chocolat, croissants, you know, like the typical thing you do when you're in France. So really looking forward to that, waiting for them to come back, and it's just a beautiful morning actually. We've had flood warnings all across this area of France, but it was heavy rain last night, got to admit, but this morning sun is shining and it just looks absolutely stunning. There we are, they're back. Did you get all that stuff?
Yeah.
And did you order in French?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Was it good? Did she do well?
She did super good. She went in there, she ordered, and she got exactly what she ordered, we hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 croissants, 2 pain au chocolats.
Nice, well done, Piper.
She did all the. She spoke French, and all I did was go,
Okay.
no. When she said, "Do you want a receipt?" No.
It's ticket, isn't it?
Yeah, ticket.
Ticket.
Yeah. Pippa did super well.
Oh, well done, Piper. Proud of you.
No.
No. That was us all fueled up, so we didn't waste any more time in getting out, ready to go on our very first French adventure. This place had everything you could want: a butcher, a baker, a greengrocer, and we were lucky enough to be here on market day. It all smelt so delicious, but we managed to resist the temptation and headed off to see what else we could find, before stumbling across this magnificent abbey. This is typical Richard. We come across a church or anything like that and he's too scared to open the door.
No, I have this fear that I'm going to open that door and it'll be like a funeral or something, or a wedding. It's like just at the point where they say, "Does anyone object?" and I'm opening the door like, "Hello."
Just me. Yeah. I think you should open it. It says it's open.
Does it?
It says 9 till 7. I don't know what the other stuff says, but
Oh, it is open.
yeah. We should go inside.
So the Abbey of Lesay was founded in 1056, so nearly 1,000 years, and it was the first example of having a ribbed vaulted ceiling. Now through its years it has been destroyed a number of times and it's been restored. a number of times. In 1385 to 1420, 1710 to 1778, and 1946 to 1958, after the Nazis occupied the building for nearly 4 years. It was liberated by the Allied forces, and it was more so the American bombing in the liberation that destroyed part of the Abbey, and it took 13 years to rebuild. And they've rebuilt it to the original designs that have existed. So the documented history of this place has allowed restorers to build it and restore it back to its original beauty, and it is stunning. So the town of Lessay has been the perfect first stop, isn't it? It's been incredible.
This is really, really quaint, but also full of life. So it's really that perfect balance. Really,
it's a perfect mix. Like, it's the free air is fantastic. Free services. Obviously, we ain't going to complain about that. But yeah, it's really, really nice town. It's sort of like it's had investment, so it's got a modern feel, but it's also got lots of history, which is really fantastic. Free museum. There's a skate park and stuff around, which has been battered by these winds, so we're not going to go there. But yeah, we've now got our baguette, so we are going back to the lorry and going to enjoy a nice lunch.
Looking forward to it.
So now we're over in mainland Europe, we've had to make sure that we're all set up so we can continue browsing the web, homeschooling, and making those all-important video calls back home. We'll often try and use public Wi-Fi where we can, but that does come with potential risks, such as leaving the door open to hackers and potentially having your data stolen. So to make sure we're always protected, we use Surfshark VPN. This is a virtual private network which basically masks all of our information and makes sure we are safe and protected from potential hackers, which means that our internet connection is 100% secure wherever we are on our travels.
But here's the best part about Surfshark, which will benefit you even from the comfort and security of your own home, because you can change your virtual location to anywhere in the world. So what's that actually good for? Well, by changing your virtual location, you can access a global catalogue of films and TV shows from streaming services such as Netflix. Think of it as a clever hack. So you can just change your location at the click of a button to USA, and you'll unlock a whole new load of content which is only available in the US. So you'll have loads more to watch, and it only costs as little as £1.69 a month. You heard me right, £1.69 a month.
So if that sounds like an absolute no-brainer to you, then you can take advantage of their exclusive Black Friday offer, which means you can get up to 6 additional months for free. All you have to do is enter the promo code TWTK at the checkout. We'll pop the link in the description.
Finally back on the road again. We actually ended up spending 3 nights in Lessay, which was really good. I think with everything that's happened recently, it was nice to just spend that time chilling out, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
We needed that. So the weather hasn't been good, so it kind of forced us to just retreat inside a little bit, and we just chilled out, spent some time doing schooling and that sort of thing, you know, cooking nice food and not feeling rushed, which obviously this summer we've felt so rushed with everything that we've been doing because of the build.
It's been nice to chill out a little bit, play some games, read a book.
I know, we actually started reading books again, which is like, me and Rick haven't picked up books in ages, long time. So that's been really good. So we're now heading off. The weather is still rubbish.
The weather is shocking.
And there is so much devastation from the storms. So even as I speak, the wind is like powerful. It is strong. I don't think it's too nice to drive.
It's not nice at all. And plus, when you're driving, like literally every other tree is like had damage to it.
Yeah.
So you're driving along these roads where there's been a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's not nice. So yeah, I can't wait to head south, to be honest. Busy, busy, busy.
No. Looks like we're by ourselves.
There's a cool like overlander type thing over there.
See if there's any more bricks in there.
Are we parking on the grass?
Oh, there's our shop. You'll get in there, babe.
Probably would get a caramel chocolate thing as well.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it actually does.
We'll go straight there, I think, once we've done our walk.
Okay, we're going to have to figure this out, babe, because I've got a feeling you actually need a camping car. Oh, trying to figure out this machine.
Want to spell your name?
Where's that little line?
What line? Like hyphen?
Oh, I can't. Oh, there it is. Don't show everyone my email.
I know, that's why I turned the camera around. You get all your fan mail. Why are you crouched? Can you stand up straight?
Oh. Card accepted. Yep, perfect.
Ready? Where's he going? Where's he going? I've got a clue. Going a bit fast there, wasn't he? I think he's headed to get the water because we're empty. So fill up on water, and then there's a shop, a really nice looking shop just next door to the air. So it's lunchtime. We'll go and see if we've got any goodies for lunch.
What you got?
2 baguettes.
You got 2 baguettes.
2 baguettes, yeah. So we succeeded in our mission to find a boulangerie. That's what they're called, isn't it?
Yeah, was it a shop?
Yeah.
Lidl?
Yeah. No, an actual boulangerie.
Oh, boulangerie.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. How much were these ones?
Well, this was €1, and then she gave Teddy his own baguette for free.
What? So you have to eat all of that?
No, I'll have one tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it's going to look as good tomorrow. Well, that's good. We've got a nice yummy lunch. So we found a parking space. There's plenty to choose from. But we've got some wind coming in right over the coast. So I've parked here, door on the opposite side of the wind. Nice hard ground. Lovely job. So we've got electric included. It's expensive. It's €16.50 for this air, which includes all your services, electricity, and a little bit of Wi-Fi. So €16.50. Now, considering we are at, that's not actually too bad indeed. The pictures are a good size. So yeah, it's not too bad overall. We wouldn't normally pay that price, but we are at this incredible monument, so you know, it is what it is, eh? Okay guys, you might remember that we had a bit of a battery problem. We have got 2 200 amp hour batteries. They're linked together in parallel. However, on the Renogy dash, we're only showing 200 amp hours, so it's only showing one of the batteries. So I have been in contact with Renogy. They've come back with some solutions. However, I've looked at the batteries and I think I know what the problem is, and I think that is that they've been wired in incorrectly. So we'll have a look at them now. Okay, so this is our electrical cupboard. You can see our batteries here. We've got one there, and they're linked together. So positive to positive, negative to negative. However, the leads coming off both connect to the same battery, and I don't think they should. I think the negative should be here on this battery and the positive outlet on that battery, and that will create a cycle going through both batteries. At the minute they're both on one battery using predominantly one battery, so I think that is the problem. So I'm going to disconnect this, put it on here, and we're then going to see if the system works. What I'm hoping is that by doing this it now works 2 batteries, and so what we could possibly do, it hasn't actually looked like it's turned this off, but we can go system
Restart or reset? What's the difference?
You sure you want to restart? Let's just see if it's going to pick up another device.
It's got Renogy device discovered.
Yes, wicked. Yep. Added successfully. Got it. Right, so easy fix there. So there we go.
Don't say you're a genius. That's what's
Well,
coming.
I am a genius.
Now the next question, will my hair straighteners work now? Or is that another issue?
That's right. Okay, so issue number 2 with the electrics is that when we turn on the inverter, it does not like it. So it has worked, and it does sometimes work, but it sometimes makes this weird noise like it doesn't like something, and I don't really know why. Possibly because one of the batteries wasn't wired in correctly, and it's like, oh, that's too much load. I don't know, but we'll try it now. So what we've got is we've got a Renogy inverter down here as well. We've got an isolator switch, so we can just turn that. So let's see if it works. Okay, you know, something's still tripping the system. Right, so that's now the electric sorted. So the inverter's now back on. God knows what was happening with that. I had a little play around with it and it just miraculously worked. I don't think I actually did anything. So, okay, it's now overloaded again.
What have you plugged in?
Wrong?
So he's plugged in a laptop. All right, I'll come and help you with your wheel alert. And he's plugged in his like razor thing. So there's 2 things plugged in, but that's too much apparently.
Well, it's not too much. We've got 400 amp hours.
Well, I know it shouldn't be too much.
Something is. So that's it's a temperature. So the reason it makes that noise, that beeping noise, is either because we've got a low voltage or a high voltage, or it's too hot. So it's definitely not too hot in there. So it's indicating low voltage or high voltage, and I don't know why. So the only thing that I thought possibly it could be is the fact that the inverter terminals, the positive and negative, go to heavy duty bus bars, which then go to the battery. Should I connect the inverter directly to the battery, it will still have the inline fuse and on-off shutter. But should I put it on direct to the battery and not go on the bus bars? Maybe that's the problem, I don't know. So yeah, still a mystery now. It worked for about 5 seconds.
Good morning. Look. Look who's in our bed again. He's got his whole new bed. Careful, Jack.
Got my whole new bed.
But he still ends up in our bed every single night.
Look, I got my own area.
You do. The bed is really big, so we put a little pillow out for him next to our pillows. And then in the middle of the night, we hear his little footsteps running along towards our bed. So it's quite nice, really. It is quite nice. So yeah, we've got a busy day planned today, so need to get up and get ready.
Guys, before we tell you where we're heading off to today, we thought we'd give you some clues and let you have a little guess.
Right, so it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is the most visited place in France outside of Paris.
It also has a world famous abbey.
And a famous British sibling.
So we just had about 2.5–3 kilometre walk to this point. It's still about another 2 kilometres to sort of the main attraction, but we are going to catch the bus. So you can walk, you can also do a pilgrimage, but we are going to catch the bus because we're lazy, it's windy as you can tell, and yeah, we got little legs, and the kids. Kira's the one with the little legs. Guys, we've just got off that very, very busy bus and we're going to tell you where we are, and that's in a blizzard. We're in a storm.
I'm going to say they probably can't hear any of this with the wind.
Yeah, you might not be able to hear any of this. I'll record it again once we're out of the wind, but we are in Mont Saint Michel. Let's go explore. We've now got shelter from that wind and rain.
Much better, isn't it?
It is, but it's like we've gone back in time a few hundred years, isn't it?
Oh, it's magical.
It
Really
is
nice.
really incredible, and even though it's a bit cold because it is autumn, there's not actually that many people here,
No.
which is nice. So
It's really quiet.
absolutely stunning. So we're walking through the streets. I need to keep the kids and Kira away from the shops to
all the
stop
food.
buying stuff.
So we just walked into that church there and just to have a little look around, and unknowingly it was actually a service, so we promptly plonked our bums down on the seats and sat through it. It was very beautiful, beautiful songs going on, and obviously we couldn't understand a word of it, but still really nice to sit there and enjoy it. After climbing the 350 steps to the Abbey, we were graced with an amazing viewpoint looking out across the bay. That's snow?
That's like Haley's.
That does look like snow, doesn't it?
That's snow. That's like snow.
Anyway guys, got another fun fact for you. So we're looking now out over all the mud flats, which is really cool. We're proper high up, but it's really dangerous as well because apparently the tide can come in as fast as a galloping horse, so best idea not to go out on those mud flats.
I keep seeing dragons everywhere, and I think this is one of them things, not particularly with this place, but every place. No matter where you go, there's dragons. And we're always told they're mythical. Why are there so many dragons? Literally in every culture there's dragons, and yet we're told they're mythical, they never existed. Why is that? Why do we always see knights, you know, getting the dragons? Why do we see all this stuff?
What he's really saying is he believes in dragons.
I believe in dragons and unicorns. No, but dragons, I reckon they probably existed. That's my view. What do you think? Let me know. Did dragons exist? Why do we see them in every culture, depicted in every culture? Why? It's a mystery.
After a quick look around the Abbey, because there weren't many English translations, we noticed just how bad the weather had become outside. We had checked the forecast earlier and it had said that 50-mile-per-hour winds were to be expected. But for now, we were quite sheltered and ready for a bite to eat. So I found a nice cafe, sheltering from that horrible rain. But it's really cute because there's loads of these little birds. I'm not sure what type they are, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be joining us for lunch because they are just hovering, watching really closely.
Pip, is that fun?
No.
You okay?
Oh, my hands are freezing.
It looks so beautiful though. It looks so calm and peaceful out there.
It's also horrible.
But it's not.
Back in the lobby now, away from that horrible wind. It was just, that was on par with the wind we had in Nordkap, wasn't it? It was
Yeah,
just,
no, that was, what do you say? It was 45 miles per hour gusts.
I felt like I was like this, like walking sideways.
Me and Teddy were laughing our heads off.
And he couldn't stop laughing. I was like, what are you doing, you weirdo?
It was funny, wasn't it, Ted? Oh, he doesn't know.
So back in the warmth, we've got the heating on. Kids have got their pyjamas on, nice and cosy. And we popped in the shop just to get some caramel biscuits, a massive caramel shop next door. So we're just going to enjoy them with a nice cuppa. But what did we work out? We spent for 2 nights here and go and see everything.
So we've spent about €90, and that is for family of 5 parking up at this air for 2 days or 2 nights. That includes the entry to the Abbey in Mont-Saint-Michel, and it includes the biscuits, and it also includes lunch out today. All for €90, so I don't actually think that's too bad for 2 days. €45 a day, not bad at all. I need to eat some biscuits now.
So guys, that's it for us this week. So don't forget to click like, leave us a comment, and remember to click subscribe and hit that notifications button.
This is delicious.
Notifications bell. So we'll see you next week, guys.
See you later.
Go.
Right, so we thought that was it. Our time at Monstrance Michael has come to an end and we're heading off. We're locked in. We cannot get out of this place. It's part of a camping car network, which is like a private air system, and they have barriers. So you register and it gives you like a credit card type thing, and you load it with money and all this sort of jazz, so you can sign in and out of the barriers. Kira's lost it. She's lost our card, so we're now stuck in the air. She's on the phone, hopefully trying to get it sorted so we can get out of here. But yeah, this is not the way we wanted this to end. Right guys, we were out, she sorted it.
Oh, right, so you shared it with everyone, did you?
Absolutely, absolutely. Of course I'm sharing the fact that you lost the card.
Just a simple phone call and they pressed the button and opened the gate, so.
Terrible, absolutely terrible. I'm not letting her take the wallet out, that's for sure.
Where's the people?
Alright, come on then, we'll see you guys next week. We're hitting the road.